We all have different beliefs and attitudes towards money. Some of these beliefs can be helpful, while others can be harmful to our financial well-being. In this video, we'll be discussing things you should never spend money on. So in this video, we are going to discuss things you should never spend money on. Now, before we get into this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a comment below saying I subscribed. I will try my best to reply to as many comments as possible. They're banking that your inner monkey brain is going to rear its ugly head and help up their sales quota for the month. The trouble is, stores aren't the only places consumers are likely to blow funds on pointless purchases. We're likely to spend money on something we don't need if we get what we think is a good deal and assume the item might be handy at some point, says Danielle Lescure, a professional organizer. Lescure recommends asking yourself 2 questions to tell whether something is worth the cash. Number 1. Bank fees or late fees. Whether you're paying fees for withdrawing money from an out-of-network ATM or paying monthly service fees for simply having a checking account, small fees can add up to a significant amount of wasted money over time. The average monthly fee for non-interest checking accounts last year was just over $5, according to a Bankrate survey, while the fee for interest-bearing checking accounts was more than $16 for those who didn't meet the requirements to waive the fee. Change banks. Nearly half of checking accounts don't have monthly maintenance fees at all, according to Bankrate. The cost of monthly fees, if you're unable to avoid them with your current bank, likely outweighs any interest you're getting paid on that account. Smart people absolutely refuse to throw their hard-earned money away. To avoid costly and pointless late fees, they pay their bills and invoices on time. You can keep things from falling through the cracks by setting up calendar reminders or by enrolling in autopay. Number 2. Sale items you don't need. These are the things we buy on a whim, without really thinking about whether we need them or not. They can be small items like snacks or drinks, or larger purchases like clothes or electronics. Whatever the case, impulse purchases can quickly add up and leave us with less money for the things that really matter. Brand name products. While it's tempting to buy the latest and greatest products from our favorite brands, these items often come with a hefty price tag. Instead, try looking for generic or store brand alternatives that can be just as good, if not better, than their more expensive counterparts. Smart fashionistas never buy at the beginning of a new season, because they know that if they wait a few weeks, most everything will go on sale. It pays to walk away from that outfit that just hit the rack, or the shoes that just hit the shelf. They'll get marked down soon enough. There's no denying the thrill you get when you purchase an item for less than its typical price. But spending money on something you don't need just because it's on sale can quickly lead to overspending. The next time you're tempted to purchase something on sale, wait 24 hours before making the purchase. Often, the initial excitement of getting a deal will wear off, and you'll be able to walk away from the transaction. Number 3. Subscriptions you don't use. A Chase study last year found more than 70% of consumers wasted more than $50 per month on recurring payments for things they didn't need or want. One culprit for this, said Julie Ramhold, a consumer analyst with Deal News, is that people often sign up for free trials and then fail to cancel when the trial period expires. These things get put on autopay, and then people don't even realize that they're paying for something that they don't even use. Ramhold adds, "That's an easy way to chuck money out the window. Even if you have your credit cards set for auto payment, which is a smart way to avoid late payment fees, carefully look over your statement each month and cancel any charges for items or services you don't use." Number 4. Food waste. While it's nice to treat ourselves to a fancy dinner every once in a while, making it a regular habit can be a drain on our finances. Instead, try cooking at home more often or finding cheaper dining options that still allow you to enjoy good food. And third on the list, gambling. Whether it's the lottery, sports betting, or casino games, gambling can be a dangerous habit that can quickly spiral out of control. Instead of relying on luck to improve your financial situation, focus on building good habits and making smart investments. Snack-size convenience foods. Folks with money smarts don't buy snack sizes or convenience foods because they don't want to pay for special packaging, and they don't think it's worth it to save a few minutes of time. Because they'd rather save money They choose to cook from scratch and buy in bulk. Up to 40% of food in the United States is never eaten, according to the Natural Resources Defense Council. While the amount of food your family is throwing out may be lower, we're all guilty of having to toss salad greens that wilted or leftovers brought home after a dinner out. Look through your refrigerator before you head out to the supermarket. That way, you'll not only be sure to use those items before they go bad, but also less likely to purchase new groceries that go to waste. Number 5. Extended warranties. While extended warranties on your car, appliances, or other electronic devices may offset the cost of future repairs, they're not always a great deal for consumers, according to Ramhold. Sometimes the cost of the plan will exceed the cost of any potential repairs, or it doesn't cover the issue that you have, Ramhold said. Plus, many credit cards include extended warranty coverage for some purchases, so you may be paying for coverage you already have. Rather than paying for an extended warranty, consider directing your extra cash toward an emergency account that you can use to cover the cost of repairs should they arise. If you already have a fully funded emergency account, you may be able to skip this expense entirely. Number 6. Overpaying for insurance. Like most other services, the cost of home and auto insurance typically goes up over time. But if you've been with the same provider for several years, you may want to shop around to see if you can find a better price. New customers get new customer deals, said consumer savings expert Andrea Wuruch. You may be able to find a policy that offers the same or better coverage for less. Unsatisfactory tax preparation. Smart people like to save money when filing their tax returns, but they also like to know they're getting expert guidance. Number 7. Credit card interest. High-interest debt and fees on credit cards cost American households an average $1,000 per year, according to the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. While credit cards can be a useful tool, they become an expensive burden that can drag down your finances when you carry a balance. If you are carrying debt, focus on paying down your existing balance and put your cards on ice for now. If you're having a problem with credit card debt, it's probably a good time to put the card away and use the cash method instead, or use a debit card, Ramhold advised. Number 8. Paper products. Smart people don't use paper products, instead they opt for reusables like cloth napkins, tablecloths and towels, and glass plates and cups. The minute you stop tossing away paper products, you'll start doing something good for your budget and the environment. Number 9. Brand new car. Is that new car smell really worth it if the car loses as much as 11% of its value the moment you drive it off the lot? Money-conscious folks don't think so. If you buy a car that's at least 2 years old, you'll avoid the biggest drop in appreciation. Drive it for 3 years, and you can sell it before the next price slump. In general, experts recommend spending 10–15% of your income on transportation, including car payment, insurance, and fuel. For example, if your take-home pay is $4,000 per month, then you should spend $400 to $600 on transportation. Number 10. Services that you can do yourselves. Budget-savvy people can't justify paying someone to do something they can honestly do themselves. They roll up their sleeves and cut the grass, clean the house, and walk the dog. Not only are these tasks of daily living good exercise, they'll save you money. Depending on others for money makes you less independent. Saving does the opposite. Beyond that, though, spending less is part of being an adult. It symbolizes you maintaining control over your life and helps you feel like a standalone person. By avoiding these common money traps, you can take control of your finances and build a more secure future for yourself and your loved ones. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for more interesting videos. Stay safe, and we will be back soon with another video.